The village of Ndutu was surrounded by mountains and forests, once known for its colorful festivals, storytelling nights, and the sacred drums that echoed from hill to hill. But war had changed everything. Years ago, a militia known as the Black Vultures raided Ndutu, leaving the village burning and broken. That night, Adira lost both her parents, her father, a respected warrior, and her mother, a gentle healer. Adira was only 13. Her life changed that night. She stopped speaking, stopped smiling. Villagers whispered about her. Some feared her. Others pitied her. Now, 23, she lived alone on the edge of the village. Every dawn, she trained with a machete, her father's old blade. She studied herbs, healing, and poisons, her mother's legacy. But no one knew why she prepared. Not until the drums stopped again. It happened without warning. A full moon night. Fires burst through the village. Screams cut through the silence like knives. The Black Vultures returned, more ruthless than ever. They killed the village chief, looted homes, and captured 5 girls. One of them was Ceci, Adira's only friend. By morning, the village was ash. The men gathered, broken and afraid. "We can't fight them," they murmured. That evening, Adira walked into the square. Her skin was painted in ash. Her eyes glowed like coals. She tied a leather sash around her waist, placed her mother's healing pouch in it, and carried her father's machete. She spoke for the first time in a decade. "If no one will fight, I will." The villagers watched in silence as she disappeared into the forest. That night, a warrior was born. The Forest of Bones was feared even by the bravest hunters. It was said the trees whispered the names of the dead, and that only those ready to die could walk through unharmed. Adira needed the eye of the panther, a rare herb to heighten her senses, strengthen her instincts, and quiet her fear. Deeper in the forest, she met Mama Tula, an old blind seer draped in feathers and bones. "You walk like death is your friend," Mama Tula said. "I don't fear death," Adira replied. "Good. Because to save others, you'll have to lose yourself first." Mama Tula gave her a mark on her arm, a glowing sigil made with herbs and heat, and whispered, "There will be betrayal. There will be blood. But your spirit must not break." Adira tracked the Black Vultures to a camp hidden in the MBA Hills. Using stealth and strategy, she attacked at nightfall. She fought 5 armed men with only a machete and her training. She was fast, unpredictable, like a shadow. She freed 2 girls and etched her message in the soil. "For every girl stolen, I will take 10 of you." The Black Vultures were shaken. A rumor spread across nearby villages. A woman with a scar over her eye had returned from the dead and was hunting men like a ghost. She became a myth. But the warlords wanted her name. They wanted her head. Adira's next mission was planned. But one night, as she rested in a nearby village, someone knocked on her door. It was Tamba, a young hunter from Ndutu. He once brought her food. They had shared stories and laughter in quiet moments. "I came to help," he said. But it was a trap. As soon as she stepped outside, she was ambushed, beaten, and dragged through the mud. Tamba had betrayed her in exchange for gold. She was left bleeding under heavy rain, barely alive. But Adira had hidden a bone blade in her hair. She freed herself and crawled into the bush. Feverish, wounded, and weak, she returned to Mama Tula, who treated her wounds silently. "You've now tasted betrayal," Mama Tula said. "Let your pain sharpen your blade." Adira returned to Ndutu quietly. But she didn't come back for pity. She came with purpose. She began training women, girls, survivors. "If the men won't fight, we will." Under the trees, behind huts, and near rivers, she taught them combat, healing, tactics, and courage. She gave them uniforms, black cloth, and red beads. They called themselves the Shield Maidens. 10 turned into 20, then 50. They launched small missions, raided supply camps, rescued more girls. And then came the day they would face the Black Vultures one last time, in a full battle near the border. The sun rose blood-red as the Shield Maidens stood facing hundreds of Black Vultures. No one blinked. Adira led the charge. Spears clashed. Dust rose. Screams filled the valley. She fought her way through to the warlord, Chief Moro, the man who killed her parents. I remember your mother's eyes, he hissed. And you'll remember mine, she said, slashing forward. Their battle was brutal, but Adira's fury was divine. She defeated him in single combat, standing over his broken body. This is for every daughter you silence. And with that, the war was over. The Shield Maidens returned victorious. Duta celebrated for weeks. Girls walked freely again. Mothers danced. The drums sang once more. But Adira didn't stay. One morning, she disappeared, leaving only her machete hanging on the village gate. Some say she went to free other villages. Others say she became